Hello everybody. Oh god, I don't sound like I got a frog in my throat. Welcome to St. Quad B for round 2 of the Premier League, hosted by Chalky12 this week. And I've just noticed that we got Mr. Brucey in the track as well. Bruce is on the track, although we had 7 last week. I'm not sure who we are missing. Because we've got Luton, Charlton, Standard Liège, Canter, Brucey, Dino's Fulham. Sven is Newcastle United. Aldo. We're missing Aldo. That's what. There he is. Hello, boss man. How are you doing? Red Bull comes as well. We will see how we get on. We'll see how we get on, eh? Because I've got to write all these down in bit as I go along, you see. As well as write down who got the fastest lap for the bonus point. But I'll tell you what I will do for you right now. Is actually tell you, after round 1 from last week, who is currently leading the championship. And it is, after round 1, round 1 was at Lego Maggiore, which was a pretty tasty race, got to be said. It was very entertaining. So heading into this race, if I can find one's bit that I need. So, on 36 points is Standard Liège, leading the way by a point over Fulham on 35. And then it is down to Luton Town on 28 points in 3rd place. And then down to Charlton on 30 points. Not Canter. Oh, I tell you what, we've got a tie with Luton. And that is Rangers on 28 points as well. And then it's down to Charlton. Sorry, not Canter on 26 points. And Newcastle United on 19 heading into this round. So, not too bad at all. So, Fulham, 35. Standard Liège leading the way by a point on 36. Joint 3rd is Luton and Rangers on 28 points. And then it is Newcastle United on 19. But we'll see how they get on tonight. I've got to write all these down in Bic as well, as you do. You know, because I'm like that. I'm that kind of guy. So, on pole position was Mr. Atta, the Mad Atta, Luton Town, and then it was Charlton in 2nd place, Standard Liège in 3rd, Notts County in 4th. Brucey, I'm not sure what he's running yet, but we will find out very soon. Gino is Fulham in 6th, and Sven Newcastle United are at the back after beating PSG. Where was we missing? Might be down the table. No, you are. Where are you in the table? Well, yeah, you was missing this one, yeah. So you, I need more rig time, but hard to do with. Yeah, I can imagine, but I can imagine. We've been there, done it. I've had many kids and been there myself. But let's get this race underway. As I'm led to believe, it was pretty decent race to be fair. And they are having to run the medium compound as one race, and it looks like they're on the racing mediums for race 1. But a good start for Mad Atta as well in the Luton Town machine, and RCMB is already trying to have a little toe-to-toe with Charlton, who's moved up now down to 3rd place. RCMB up the inside. Brucey Collins still hanging on in 4th. We're going to look at his logo very shortly. Standard Liège looks... Ooh, a 1 second penalty. Is that Celtic? Is that a Celtic livery? That looks like a Celtic livery to me. I could be wrong. That looks very Celtic with a 1 second penalty. So RCMBE, the man on the move, getting it done over Chalky12. Not too bad at all. This Veyron is a bit of a beast to manoeuvre around little technical circuits. But I had a little go in it around Willow Springs today, to be fair, as I was floating through looking for the replays. And I actually quite enjoyed it. It was really good. So Chalky12 down in 3rd, long way to go. 20 minutes in this race. Fulham now up to a 4th. Dazzler up to 5th. Brucey Collins still got that penalty of a 2nd. Can lose it behind another car as well if you get it right. But Sven's going to fire it down the inside of Brucey Collins here. Lord on the brakes. The number 7 machine of the Newcastle. Big wall up there as well for Brucey Collins. That is Celtic. I was right. Seen the crest on the roof. But Mad Atta leading the way. Yeah, it is, bro, says that. It is, says the Iceman, the Flying Scotsman, the man with many names. Double champion, yes, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just move that. Thank you very much, Red. I appreciate that, my man. Really do appreciate that. Hope you're having a good evening. I've been meaning to catch up, but I've been very busy. You know, sometimes you sit there and you go, I think I've done too much. I actually think I've done too much. But these are doing a stellar job here. First, second, third, fourth, all within the space of 3.5 tenths of a second. That is pretty tight to me. Dazzler. That's Jainio. A couple of black cards on here. Do love the red print on there, just to define the two, as RCMB ran it to the extremities of the circuit there and chalked right around the outside of the final corner. Is he going to get that move done? Yes, he is. That move is signed, sealed, delivered, but RCMB will be in the slip and might repay the favour down into turn 1. But watch out for Jainio. The man has won many trophies in the Prem and the FA Cup, and his main rival at the moment, who he shares most of the trophies with, is Mad Hatter. He's currently leading the way. He's in first place. Mad Hatter 2:25.5. Tasty little lap. That you get a point for fastest lap this season. Points go from 25 then down to 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, and onwards, and then 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 1. I didn't know I could count. I honestly thought I was doing Red Bull race first, but I realised that was a third race. I was all set up for it, but it's not, and that is Fulham looking to get a move all under that big rear wing. Well, I say big rear wing, the big ass of that Veyron. These cars are pretty powerful indeed, and we've got Dazzler just tracking Jainio, closing up real well on the brakes there, but might be a little later in on the brakes, but slower out. And these three pretty close over the bridge as we are around Saint Quad B. Tasty little circuit. This is nowhere to go. A little love tap there, little slide tackle. There's no ref involved. There's no VAR this season either, so nobody will be getting penalised for that. Little shoulder barge, you know. We do like a little bit of a bump and rub, but well, I do anyway. I'm not a wuss. I do like a good tackle, but when it's rear quarter, front quarter, and your total spin out, then you may receive a penalty for that. But you know, as that, still fifth. Sven is in sixth place. Bruce Collins, not too bad on his debut here in the Premier League in a Celtic liveried machine. Running in seventh, long way to go. We're only 4 minutes into this race. Tyre will be an issue around this circuit. Racing mediums only. I'm not sure if anyone stopped, anyone made a pit like you do, but last week we've seen around Lego Maggiore, Adam tyres were absolutely getting torn up. Sven did a cheeky one and went into the pits, hoping he was on better tyres, hoping to catch the pack up. Wasn't to be, as you just see RCMB chalk 12 and Jainio getting very close. I've just seen that move there from RCMB on the chalk. Bit of a tap there on the Fulham, getting that move done as well. Barged his way through. Little tap on the shoulder as you do on his way through. Nothing wrong with that. That move was signed, sealed, delivered, and off he goes. He's now up into third place. Is Jainio. Dazzler hard on the brakes, fires him out wide on the circuit. Kept it well within the track limits though. Not counted. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Done pretty well this season so far. But like I say, tyre wear will be an issue, so it's down to how you save your tyres, how you progress through the race with your tyres. Don't want to fall too far off the back of the pack either. But Mad Hatter still leading the way, and that left front is taking a bit of a pace. He's down on a 2:19.475 now over the 2:20 from RCMB, 2:24 Jainio in the Fulham machine. And Chalk is in the 2:21s, and Dazzler is in the 2:20s as well, so he's nearly a second faster than the Chalk at the moment. That time around, as is Sven and Brucey Collins. Mr. Marshall, Mr. Podium himself, ladies and gentlemen. In GT, in the league we had GT, was it GT3s we did? Went on a massive run of just turning up, not practicing, just rocking up, taking podiums willy-nilly. He was. Every race he went in, he took a podium. That's right. We dubbed him then Mr. Podium. And his overs in the Premier League this season is Bruce. Nice to see you, Bruce. And he's on the back of Newcastle, which won't be nice to see. And he's faster as well. Let's get on and have a look. See how he can get that move. We've got a good run out there as well. There's a bit of lobby lag there on the side of that Newcastle machine. Has he got that move done? I do believe he has. Already in the wing mirrors. Is he going to be paid a favour? He is as well. Newcastle coming right back. Got the old switcheroo done on Bruce it. Mr. Marshall is going to hang it, take it wide on the inside. We'll have to switch back though. Dare say if he plays it right, we'll get an excellent run. A little bit of lobby lag again on the Sven machine. Nowhere to go. Closes that line off. Defending like a trooper is Newcastle. It's not the quite same affair they had against PSG in the week in the Champions League, but defending well from Celtic. Malata still leading the way. Got a little groovy little gap now to RCMB, who's coming under fire from Fulham. Literally under fire as well. Already wiggled his nose through and on the inside. Got the inside line for the corner as well. That'll get that move signed, sealed, delivered. And this Veyron is behaving pretty nice around here. To be fair, it looks pretty good. It was a wild choice taking the Veyron. You know, I like to use something we don't use all the time. As we had Group 3s, Group 4s, then we tried to spice it up with WRXs, and but that was a good race. When we had the Isle of Man Subaru yeah, that was real good racing. That was Subaru WRX Isle of Man. Really taste it. It's Veyron as well. Sounds a beast, looks a beast, and going great Scots. And the racing is fairly close between everybody as well. Genio from RCMB and the Chalk, all second, third, and fourth. Dazzler's not too far off in the Notts County machine. Top 7, all within, I'd say all within about 4.5 seconds of each other, 5 seconds max. We're all on the same part of the tarmac. Even with Mad Hatter being up the front there in his Luton liveried machine. I see Luton in the Prem as well. They are actually in the Premier League. I think we helped them on their way with that. You know, if Mad Hatter can do it, Luton can do it. Let's have a look from Chalky's perspective as he's tracking down Standard Liège. Genio's holding up the Standard Liège pretty well. Might be doing the old backing up into the pack technique. So hopefully he comes under fire from Charlton. Tries to go defensive, but this close will be pretty hard to do because you're going to get the slipstream off the Fulham machine. It's Standard Liège. You'll just follow his lines, wait for him to move himself. Constantly looking forward is RCMB. Probably not too worried about Charlton, but he should be if you don't block that line off right now. Heading into the final corner. Tighter line taken by Charlton. Nowhere to go. Standard Liège close the door. None shall pass. Gonna be a drag race. Where is Notts County? Just there, not close enough. Do you fancy a dive? Are we going to get a dive? No, a little tackle on the back end there from Charlton. Wouldn't recommend that for those. We double bubbled then. That's how close we are. Literally. And that's whisker away. That was a whisker away. And why they were doing that? Genio just pulled a little bit of a gap. Fulham now on the charge for Luton Town. That gap's about 2 seconds. There's about a tenth between Charlton and Standard Liège. Notts County not too far behind either. A little bit wide there. Brucey Collins and the Celtic liveried machine is all over the back and putting in a little tackle there on the back of Newcastle. Must have to change some of these coloured liveries. I think race 2, everybody is on the mediums as well. When we first set this up, I said you could mix it up with the tyres, run the hards and the mediums, but what you run is up to you. As Sven's going defensive into one of the most awkwardest corners of the circuit. Brucey Collins, oh, that was close to some damage to the front end of that Veyron. Pulled that out of the wall, nice indeed. Kept it out pretty well, but still, Mad Hatter's still got a bonus point. No hat-trick in the league this season. No point for pole fastest lap and the win. It's just you get points for the win and you get points for fastest lap as well. So yeah, FA Cup may return in season 6 as made the hat-trick. So we're writing that down in Bic as well as we speak. We've got 8 and a bit minutes left of this race and Mad Hatter's led from start to finish in that lovely looking Luton liveried machine. RCM, what happened to Genio and Fulham? They're too busy gabbing on, missing all the action. Oh dear. it's nice to see the boys back in action in the kits. It is pretty cool. And clipping the wall there was Standard Liège. That invites Fulham and Charlton to get the old slingshot around the outside. You may be faster, Fulham, but we will get in your slingshot. And you can follow me through. And Charlton sailing it down the inside with the overspeed as well. Runs it out wide. That's going to entice Fulham to go on the attack straight around the inside as well. Where is Standard Liège in there? Has he got the overspeed? Yeah, he is. He is through there as well. Dazzler, Newcastle have just pulled a little bit of a gap to Celtic. But see, the racing, oh, it's very close. Very close. I mean, one mistake from the boys up front and these lot will be on them. You can see on the track rack up there, that's how close it is. That's how close it all is. They're all on the same bit of tarmac. So, I do like to keep the racing pretty close and tight as well. So, Notts County still in 5th. Charlton still on the attack from Standard Liège. Going to go racing like this. It's going to be a good end to the season. I mean, we've already done 3 races. I'm playing catch up. We've got Red Bull to commentate on. I've got the tables to finally get at now. We've got the leagues up and going. So we'll get them done. If I don't get one done today, I'll get one done in the shift tomorrow, in between my work shifts. It's nice to see. Nice to see indeed. I'd like to also announce that the DRC are now the match day arrival sponsors for my beloved East League veterans, old boys. We have got our logo all over the kit there. You can see that on the Facebook page. I do believe I posted it on the Facebook page. As Sven fires it down the inside, larger than life, but Notts County not having none of that. Then gets the old switcheroo, and back up to 5th. But while they're fighting, Brucey Collins will reaping the rewards of their slowness, shall we say, and won't take to defeat very kindly. I'm saying new to the league. Do you believe this is his first race in this league and in this series, to be fair? Tyres though are shot. What about Madar? His front left is absolutely dead as a doornail. Gino's managed this pretty well, and with 3 minutes to go. No, 6 minutes. Jesus, I'm looking at the seconds, not the minutes. 6 minutes still left to go of this race. I mean, will you risk it for a biscuit? That tie's dead. Gino still got grip. Standard Liège still got grip. Chalk still got grip. They might be able to go straight through and may even jump on the back door of Mad Hatter as well. I don't know what the car's handling like right now, but it must be on ice, that left side, right side of that car. I think it's left as we look at it, right as he drives it. So yeah, that's going to be very skittish, shall we say, through some of the fast corners. Might be able to do a little bit of challenge. 1.3 down as well. Gino is catching. Did run the Sky Sports machine for us last week. He was our man on track. Not too far. Still RCMB, the chalk tyres looking pretty decent for them 3. Dazzler, he's got a bit of grip on that front right. And Brucey Collins, that tyre is nigh on dead. He's going to join the we'll start feeling the decreasing pressure in that tyre and the skittiness across the road. We won't need lobby lag to notice that. And there they come. This will be pressure on within the next lap, I dare say. Get on board with Eno as he's defending from RCMBE, who is literally on his back door, late on his back door as well. Nowhere to go for Standard Liège. But I want to watch this gap come down towards Mad Hatter and the Luton Town. Because we are pressing on. My times have dropped off 3 consecutive laps of 221s, but the good 221s compared to what Gino and Luton Town Gaffer must be feeling in that car. Going to be pretty slow, just easing it through. Just see Standard Liège there on the dash cam of this Veyron. He will be getting slip as well. We are now 3.5 minutes left to go of this race. That's a 2:20. It just took a second off his last time around. There's Chalk. He has dropped off just a tad. RCMB in the slip as well. He's in the 220s. Just did a 220 as well on the back end of Giovinazzo. This is where it's going to grind. Brucey is off. Ooh. That tyre's not giving him no grip at all. I think might have to try to screw on early on and get away. Now he's going to at least hang on for at least another 2 laps. At least. Defence is strong. Showed a bit of pace early on, but as in any football match, turn on the early pace, you will get tired towards the end. No substitutions in this league. He's got to defend like his life depends on it. Fulham Town have got the extra grip, and he's bringing Standard Liège for the ride as well. That is Fulham on the attack. What has the Luton Town got? Dives down the inside under the braking. Switcheroo from Fulham. Fires it around the outside. Got that move signed, sealed, delivered. RCMB following him through as well. Luton Town got no answer for these boys. He's going to have to tuck in the cradle. And there is Charlton as well. He is now in the mix. Keep your tyres. They're dead. Chalk and Charlton. He has got probably 2 corners worth of tyre there. Try and make an impact. Not going to happen. We see RCMBE firing it up the inside of Fulham as well. Clean move on the inside for this turn as well. But Wilginho driving it around the outside. He'll have the inside for the next sequence. As well, RCMBE tried to take a tighter line and get a good exit. Luton Town not giving up. It looked like he caught a bit too much track there and got a little bit sideways. 18:40 on the clock. 1 more lap to go. All to play for. Fulham turn the pace. What would have been for Luton Town. Went away earlier on, pulled a second, 2 seconds, 3.5 seconds at best over the rest of the field while they were squabbling. Now he's chewed up his tyres. He's now hoping to be best of the rest and keep that podium position over the flying Chalk. Now his tyre is dead. Well, as RCMBE round the outside goes Luton Town on Standard Liège. His tyre is dead. Dead. Ooh, a cheeky little bit. As Matt tries to fire it down the inside. Would have been a late challenge on Fulham. Might have seen a bit of drama there if the ref was involved and the Sky Sports cameras was on the circuit, but they are not. It was a late lunge. Got him all out of sequence, and Chalk is watching this fight door to door. Little shoulder barge coming in from the pair there as well. Chalk, get on if we can. He's going to try and fire it around the outside of Standard Liège. Luton Town got that move done over Standard Liège. Now down into second place. We've got about 4-5 corners left to go on this track in race 1. Best of the rest. Standard Liège not going to give it up. They're forward about taking a cheeky look down the inside. Trying to get the cutback on Charlton. Not going to be. Ultra defensive. Now is Luton Town just trying to park his car in all the right places, but he is giving slipstream away and giving pace away as Chalk clips the wall. Fulham off and down the road out of the slipstream range from Luton Town. Standard Liège right under the rear wing. If he plays this right, he just needs to sit in the cradle and wait for his opportunity at this next corner coming right up here, because I don't think there'll be another opportunity after this if he gets this sequence of corners right. I do believe Charlton out of it right now, not in the top 3 this evening in the race 1, but it is RCMBE. There you do, got that move done, played it like a trooper. Now all he's got to do is keep it on the racing lines, not give Luton Town a sniff. Keeping an eye just on Fulham, going to pick up his first win of the season. See, RCMB got his first win of the season as well. There comes around the last corner. Gino, the Fulham manager, coming home to take his first win of the season here at St. Corby. Great result. RCMBE, Standard Liège, Luton Town, 3rd, Charlton in 4th. Sven is Sven getting that move done over Newcastle. And Celtic coming home in 5th. Brucey Collins gaining a spot in 6th. And Dazzler down the order there in 7th. Ooh. This is a track I really want to do. Do you love this track, says Mr. Thompson. Yeah, it is a fantastic track, but it is a fantastic track. So let's put Luton down, taking race 1. Was it Luton? That went off a little bit quick, that. For my liking, anyway. Luton, Charlton. No, it wasn't Charlton. It was wrong way around. It was Fulham. Then Luton. That's what. Standard Liège. Charlton. Yeah. Newcastle. Celtic getting some points on the board. And Notts County. Let's go to intermission while we load up race 2. She don't want to see. That's a bit of crap, wasn't it? And go B, is it this one? Yep, this is race 2 coming right up. Should be reverse grid as well, and this will be on the hard tyres. It will be longer to warm up, and might last 1 lap before the end, as we've seen the mediums did. The mediums actually in 20 minutes did really well to hold up, but we shall see. We shall see how it gets on. Let's pause it up. As we heard the lights coming on there, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody is eager to get going here. Back to the live board. Race 2. Full reverse grid. We still got 7. Amazing. Amazing. Always good to have a good 7 on the track, isn't it? And for the reverse grid, it's Dazzler on pole from Celtic, Newcastle, Charlton, Luton, RCMBE and Standard Liège, Charlton. So that means Luton Town came 3rd. Yeah, if that's right. So Luton, Standard Liège, I'll swap them 2 over like I got them. There you go. Yeah, it's right. Yeah, he did get that moved on. Because it went off so fast. I'm not sure that's allowed. Rookies on the mediums. Did anybody else notice the woo there? Chalky 12's there, the woo. Hey, let's go racing. There's a pit stop coming. Underway and away, all getting away really well, apart from the chalk bogging down. Standard Liège, a cheeky little freebie here as well on the hard tyres. Got a good start. Brucey Collins having a look down the inside of Dazzler into turn 1. He goes. Little door up on his way through. Sven and Newcastle Live Rid Machine now under 5 from Gioino. Manata RCMB chalk all the way down the back of the order. These boys have done it to me before. They've come through the track that fast. Gioino, Manata as well. Supremely well known for doing such things. But Dazzler not want to really move out of the way. And Bruce Collins leading a lap here in the Premier League on his El debut. Celtic getting big points at the moment as it sits, but the opening lap just needs to keep his concentration, keep it pointed in the right way. Let's go Celtic. Henrik Larsson, that's what you want. Henrik Larsson down the side of that machine. He was a legend at Celtic, was he not? Love that guy. Then he came to United, which I was forever grateful for. You know, Man United that is, not FC United of Manchester. Bruce Collins leading the race. Sven getting moved on Dazzler and the Notts County. Down to 3rd, Luton Town now on them racing odds. Putting on a little bit of a sprint burst here. Now pushing his way through up into 3rd place. Putting the pressure on, shall we say, his Premier League rival of Newcastle United. Up to 2nd place. What happened to Brucey Collins? Sven is down to 5th. Make that 6. I reckon he's clipped the wall. He's clipped the wall or hit that bit of wall that's 3 wide into turn 4. Does not normally go. Make that 4. That would have been a brave as you like, and knocks Canter off of their own accord. Training in Matlock doesn't work for Notts County, you know. Sheep, no, no, don't train with sheep. That's where you go. See a bit of grass there, they're off, and they are off. But Chalky is in a Charlton machine is on the L mediums. Now, by rights, that car should be venturing into the pit lane very soon to get them changed onto the racing odds. Otherwise, finishes the race on them. And there, is he going in? Nope. I will check race 1 and make sure he was on the racing mediums, but I'm sure he was on the medium, right? This is going to be a nil point. Currently in second place on the racing mediums, tracking Fulham on the racing odds. Just skimming a little wick off them tyres in this pursuit of a victory here this evening. Fulham already taking a victory in race 1. What would have been Chalk just missing out on the podium last time around in his battle with Standard Liège, who is just behind in third place. Sven, Newcastle United in 4th. Mada and Luke Tan is down to 6. Brucey Collins is making a move around the outside of Luton Town. Good little move. Laszlo's on a recovery drive some way back now. He's in 7th place. Celtic fires it down the inside. That was a late time tackle coming in from Brucey Collins. Now they're going to go 3 wide over the bridge. Where do you go if you're Celtic? You are now well and truly surrounded. May the best man win. May the best man win with the bigger cojones. And it looks like Sven had the biggest cojones, but Luton Town not going to give it up. He wants that 4th place. Leo's tackle coming in from Newcastle United. Still putting on the pressure though, Celtic. Newcastle United trying to fire it around the outside. Just tucks into the slipstream. Nowhere to go. Natural racing line around that corner. So, brace yourself. Just brace yourself. You're going to get a slingshot effect here, and that is Chalk slowly catching Gino as well. Like I said, it is nice to see the Premier League back. It's been a while. We did try running it before, but it went a little bit wayward. Got all paired up and tipped it up, cock shaped and all that jazz. But we are back. Let's get on board with Brucey Collins in his pursuit of Newcastle United. Luton Town just in front as well. Still a little bit jittery on the Newcastle machine. Oh, little door bang and a little door up as well. Nonchal Pasto stood up well, did Newcastle United against Celtic. Little bit of a tackle coming in. Staying strong was Newcastle. Just dropped off the back just a little bit. Picked up a penalty for that as well. Is that his car contact penalty? He didn't cut the track. Is car contact penalty on? Pretty harsh if it is, like, but one may never know. One may never know. I pitted as soon as I realised my mistake. I hope you do, because I am watching with keen eye. I am watching with keen eye. Hey. Is this a case of what would have been, or do you make an impossible comeback? We shall see. We shall find out. As Chalky 12 admits his misfortune in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. The Charlton manager is now piping up to his mistake. He was like, yes! And then, oh, for fuck's sake. It was like winning the cup in my dreams, and then not. What would have been for Charlton? Standard Liège then. You know what we like, ladies and gentlemen, it's a freebie. And Standard Liège is going to get their freebie there this evening. And is the pursuit of another victory. Already had a victory around Lego Maggiore. It was pretty good around there as well. This car was well behaved, to be fair. It looked pretty well behaved around this track as well. So, only will be delighted to see how it gets on. And I'll tell you how it gets on here. Look at these three. Bumper to bumper. Newcastle, Celtic, Luton Town. Luton Town, I don't think, was ever in defence. And still running with a penalty is Brucey Collins as well. A 1 second penalty. That's actually a fresh one. Or just hasn't got the time to lose it. If you go off throttle following another car down the straight, you'll lose that penalty rapid. You will. Chalky knows all about that. There you my Chalky, my man. Hey, we've got the penalty line, so here we go. I think I did it around. I thought I was flying. Leaving big with 300 to have a rip away. Yeah. As I was saying, I think it was around, what track was it be? Yamagiwa and Miami in a BMW race I had with Chalky 12 when we was racing at Next Gen where we all met. I did the slipstream, lose a penalty thing behind the chalk, and then as I did, I put my foot down as soon as it come back, and he wasn't best impressed. Thought he got the win. We ended up snatching it as well, which was unfortunate. I'll tell you what's unfortunate as well is Standard Liège getting it wide out onto the grass there. We're not sure. You know, if Gwen got VAR, if VAR was not here this season either, we are missing VAR. We would have got to look back at that if VAR was here. But we didn't see anything wrong with that. It just looked like he ran a little bit wide. Sven's going wide around the outside of Luton Town, giving him a wide berth after earlier contact. Ooh, a cheeky little tackle from behind coming in there from Newcastle. Have to watch out for these negatives. You know, I do dub Newcastle the negatives. As it's black and white, the negatives are black and white, aren't they? Saying that, as is Dazzler's Machine as well. He's up to 6th. Brucey Collins down to 7th place, but not too far. He is not too far off the back of 4th either. And 7 tenths faster than his previous lap as well. Chalky Choke has got that move done. But for not much longer, says the chat room. Not much longer. His tyre's still looking good, this Genio. He has got a little bit of a gap to RCMB as well. But not too bad. Just Yamagiwa, bro. Done me head in, it did. I remember, I was like, yeah, where's Chuck? Yeah, he's gone. I thought he was never going to talk to me again. And then in the Trophy McGann, Ryan Dudds. Dudds CF14, Ryan Dudley. I thought I lost half a second penalty as I crossed the line just to ghost and have Dudds come straight through me to take the win as well. I was devoed, absolutely devastated. That stream is still up on Jack Synopsis's YouTube channel. All the Trophy McGann season on there, my debut season, my championship winning season as well. That's all on there. And Dudds ran Laguna's sake ghosted through me to take a victory. It was absolutely savage. It was brilliant racing. It really was. And there he goes, ladies and gentlemen. He's still going. We have been going nigh on half of this race. Took a long time to notice one's mistake. I reckon he's going to try and put a bit of a gap on here, ladies and gentlemen. Then go, oh no. He needs about 15 to 20 seconds to stay ahead of these two, I would say. But the way these Veyrons go, like a stabbed rat, I don't think that's possible. But Dazzler holding on to 6. Bruce Collins pressuring. Knox Canty. Knox Canty new to this sort of environment, not normally playing around with Celtic. Probably normally Mansfield Town or somewhere like that. You know, Macclesfield. I don't know. I don't go that far down the the football league. Although I have been to a good Notts County match lately. Notts County are fighting the top of the table. I think they are top of the table in the Championship. Or Championship League 1, I think it is. Yeah, I've been. Don't like the burgers though. They don't put butter on their burgers. Champs. But the beer's nice. The beer's nice. They do a good thing as well at County Ground, where if you buy a pint, you buy a raffle ticket. When you buy your first pint, you go back with your raffle ticket, your pint's already waiting for you. So yeah, that's banging. I do like that. So you ain't got a key, just go to the raffle line and then you go whoop your number up. You couldn't see me put my hands up there, but I did. Whoop, whoop, my number up, and then out come your beer. Not yet, there's a bit. Banging, absolutely banging, and banging is Celtic all over the back door of Notts County. But just for a second, it is on the outside for the sequence of corners. Who's late on the brakes as well. Gets that move done, does he, around the outside. Forces Dazzler down to 7th. That was a phenomenal move by Brucey Collins. Up into 6th place now. Tyres looking pretty decent. Notts County's got a bit better tyre weight. 12 on his mediums is halfway through that front left. And pushing on. Genia biding his time, not forced. Must know what's afoot. RCMBE in third place, another podium on the way. Or is it? He will be ruining that chance in race 1 where the Atalanta tried to pull away early on. Didn't work out. He'll bide his time in race 2. He is a great, phenomenal driver. It's Genia. He has got to turn the pace about him if he needs it as well. But everybody is still more or less on the same part of the track, the same tarmac. There's no field spread. Well, not as big as I thought it would be. I mean, the drivers, different driving styles, different driving techniques as well. Everybody just seems to be on point this evening. RCMBE, come on tremendously. Can't praise that guy enough. Learning from these guys as well. Genio, another quick driver. Following the rear wings of the fast drivers. Well, in age pulling you along as well. If that's a fast lap. The 2:19.841. Set on racing mediums. Am I being evil? Oh, I love it. I love it. And look at this little dogfight here between Notts County and Celtic. Watching the wall as well as Brucey Collins. There's not much more track left through that fence, Bruce. You can keep pushing it out wide if you like. Getting a good inside line run there as well. It's Notts County on Celtic. So, as we look at Genio, RCMB as a pair, and Sven and Mad Hatter as a pair as well. Separated by a second at least. RCMB and Genio about 1.5. Jockey 12's got a good gap. Well, there's lap times on these mediums though. Same, more or less same pace as on the these hard tyres are producing the same sort of times as what is set on the mediums. So that is pretty good. 220, 221s they were setting. We had a 222 a little earlier on, but that's a minor. Constant 220s for the chalk, 219s this time around. With 6 minutes left to go, these mediums look like they are coming back. Though, say the racing odds, should I say, it looks like they're coming back, and that gap has come down just a little bit towards the chalk. And RCMBE 221s as well. Look at that from the start. That was a 230 straight into the 221s. That's consistency for you. I think I would be up there with Jay as now my start around it. Well, yeah, I dare say you probably would have been, mate, in this car, on this track. But a great GT4 league around here, Team Manufacturers Championship, that was good around here. Still the most viewed video out of all the streams that I've done. It's still the most viewed video. 6 drivers on track, ladies and gentlemen, pulling in over 175 views and still going strong. As is another Team Manufacturers event, pulling in another 140 odd, 150 odd drive views. So whoever tells me you need a packed lobby to make entertainment, I can tell them to go kiss my ass. You don't need a full lobby. This is entertainment enough here in the Premier League, and I've raced with less than this. How do you think I started? Hey, good viewing of the crest there of Luton Town. Up into 4th now. Newcastle United still in 5th. Just a 10th or 2 off. Tyres compared, that tyre again, it's the same tyre on the racing odds as well this time. Still got 4 minutes left to go with this race, and Sven has got a decent pair of tyres under his bonnet, as has Notts County and Celtic, as is this match continues back and forth, end to end. This match, didn't think Notts County was that good, but I thought Celtic were the better team, to be honest. We shall see how that pans out. Jockey runs wide, and that tyres are looking a bit naff. A little bit closer. Racing odds will come into their own. Yeah. Dun dun dun. Locked up in the pits on their mediums. That gives Gino a freebie. RCMBE a freebie. Where is Mad Hatter? He's going to go through as well. So is Sven. Is everybody going to go through? Yes, they are. That's how close everybody is. And where's Chalky just leaving the pitch right now? There goes through Celtic, Notts County as well. He has now got 3 minutes. 3 minutes to put in one epic drive to survive. He might get up to 5th. There's Dazzler, there he is in 5th. Sven just a little bit further away, but we shall see. These two scrabbling backwards and forwards. Dazzler is off the circuit. A little run wide. Where is Chalk? Not quite close enough yet, but he would have seen that. There would have been dirt flying up in here, side by side with Celtic and Notts County, but it's Genio got his first place back on them, racing on some RCMBE. Another podium for RCMBE. Gifted a podium for Luton Town due to the wrong boots on for Charlton. I'd sack the guy that put him in your locker, mate. No, I would have got you into a lot of trouble. Tell Jackie next time I'll pack your bag. Yeah, Bruce Fast, what team? I said I'm the only Scottish team in it, so I said go Celtic to spice it up, says Al. Yep, why not? Spice it up just a little bit. I don't even know what league Charlton are in. Don't even know, don't know. How's that left? So, yeah. How is that gap? It's a tasty gap. A tasty little gap. We are 18:24 on the clock, and I've got to be quick with my maths here, because then I will give you the rundown of who will be leading the table after this race as well. Hopefully we get it all up, and Elminra, the Genio, leading the way. Might get one more lap after this, as we'll all see MBE. Now that's got a bit of a gap, a bit of a gap. Sven has got better tyres, got a bit more pace in that car, and a bit more grip as well. And we are going to have one more lap. Yeah, one more lap. Coming up to the 19th minute for those. Oh, and a rub on the wall from Newcastle United is pushing. You can see a podium. You can see a podium. And the fresher tyres of Chalky 12 has brought him round on his in lap now. He did lap like 222.2 on them racing odds. And on the back of Brusset and Celtic and Dazzler and Notts County. Two managers putting on a bit of a show at the back of the pack here this evening, but will be coming under fire from a third who has got a little bit of a turn of pace about him now on the fresher tyres, but we shall see how we get on. Fulham, no pressure at all. Standard Liège just bringing it home. Mad Hatter will be coming under a bit of scrutiny soon as Newcastle look to apply the pressure on Luton Town in the Premier League for the first time in how many years for Newcastle United? One can only imagine how long it's been. I'm sure I've got grandparents and great grandparents. Don't know when. I don't know when. I don't know when. I think the far back I can remember was Kevin Keegan managing. I think it was managing Newcastle United. It is confirmed, ladies and gentlemen. 10 laps around Senquai B this evening. And it is the final lap right now. Well, Genio is leading the way. We'll keep an eye on him right now. And I don't think he's going to be quite close enough. He's going to need a Hail Mary of a late tackle to take that third place off. He will be getting a whisper of slipstream on the longest part of the circuit, but I don't think it'll be come to any avail. Saying that. I may never know. A little later on the brakes, had to keep it out wide for the late switching, but misses the apex, runs it just a little wider as well. Genio's got one more corner to go. We'd all like to watch the leader over the line. He's pushing it deep as well. That might compromise him on his way out, but we'll see. Genio with one corner to go. Now I think that move is done, and it is Fulham. Genio. You're doing Red Bull ring tonight, but what? Did you ask me that already? I'm sure you did. Genio taking a victory. Fulham, a double victory here this evening from RCMBE as well. Standard Liège on the podium again. What would have been for Chalk if you realised he had the right tyres on? Would have been an amazing little battle, and he did get up to 50. Chalk taking Brucey Collins and Dazzler as well. So we're just going to pause that there while I write these down in big. So Fulham. Standard Liège. Standard Liège. And then Luton Town. Hold on to Luton Town. And then it was Newcastle. That was pretty decent racing to be fair. Did enjoy that. Charlton, great recovery drive. Now, yeah. And then it was Celtic as well. Celtic, not bad. 20 points for his debut. 20 points for Celtic on his debut. Good points on the league. And then Notts County again, finishing last. Right, I need to... we will add them all up a little later on. So I know that's 50, 60, 70, 80, 85 points for Fulham. And then Luton Town. What's he got? Yeah, we'll do that later. We'll do that later. You know what? Why not? Let's bring up... let me go to... Be right back. Be right back. Exit this. RBR. Testing circuit. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this down into 2 streams. I'm going to close this stream down and reboot up with RBR. Otherwise, it'll be mega long. And people will be wanting to come back. So, I will be